Gavin to get out the notes in your packet and read over why we classify that section, those 7 reasons why scientists classify living things.
He's not here.
Why isn't he here?
He's in the bathroom.
Remember?
Okay, Yash, go ahead, you can read them.
Classification. Grouping things together using a set of rules. First, scientists begin by identifying characteristics of living things. They look for similar features. 3. The living things with similar features are grouped together. 4. Classifying new things shows how it relates to others. 5. Living things are first grouped or classified into kingdoms. 6. All members of a kingdom have similar characteristics. 7. 2 characteristics that are used, whether they are one-celled or many-celled, and how they get food.
Can I do 5 main groups or kingdoms?
You need to not yell out. If you can't mute your mic, I will call on you. Okay, we're going to go to our vocabulary words. We did classification, we did kingdom, and we did Moneran. Brooklyn, you may review Moneran. What do we have in our vocabulary words for that on your sheet?
The cell has no nucleus or control center.
Yes, and it's a one cell. That's important. A Moneran is only one cell. It has no nucleus. The control center or nucleus is like the brain. It's like your brain.
Can I say my definition?
Wait, I need you to add something to that. And what I would like
I did put an example.
If you can't mute your mic, you're going to have to wait till I call on you.
Wait, can I do something for Monarch?
Yeah, go ahead, Taryn.
So how I remember, it's Monarch that people go to jail for breaking like doing a sin, but it's one cell. So jails have cells. So that's how I would remember. It's Monarch people go to jail if they break the law, and they go into one cell.
Okay. Oh, good. And what is an example of a Moneran, Saad?
Bacteria.
Bacteria is a good example. I'm going to talk to your parents if you continue to chat, or else I'm going to call Mrs. Winters to come back in.
Yeah.
You need to stop that because we only have 15 minutes now. Okay, the second one is protists that you had to put into your vocabulary words. Let's have David Ann read for us the definition of protist.
Protist. A single-cell organism with a nucleus. Can I read how I remember?
Yeah.
So I mono equals 1. So I drew the monoran with one cell and no nucleus.
Mm-hmm.
And then for the protist, I drew 1 with a little dot in the center to resemble a nucleus.
So it does have a control center, or well, what is for us the brain, if we look at it that way. My question is this: do Monarans and protists both make their own food? David S., what do you think?
What was the question?
Isn't it writing up there for you?
Huh? Oh.
Can't you read it? Isn't it? Aren't you seeing my words?
Whoa.
David S.
I don't know what you said. Wait.
I understand.
Mr. Gilger's here.
Oh, look who's here, Mr. Gilger.
Hello.
Hi, Mr. Gilger.
I can't see him. I can't.
That's fine. I don't need you to see me. But I need you guys to relax in the chat. If it's nothing to do with school, you guys should not be chatting.
See, Connor just did that already.
Yep. And I want to tell you guys that I'm watching, so I'm watching everything you do. So stop chatting. It's distracting, okay? If I have to turn that feature off, I will, and it's just going to make your classes more difficult. Do you guys understand?
Yes.
Okay.
Perhaps tomorrow we'll try
Uh-huh.
that. And if it doesn't work out, I think you will have to turn that feature off because I've asked them several times to stop chatting.
All right. Well, Mrs. Winters is aware of it too, so that's who directed me to come. So you guys are making bad news for yourself. All right. Hopping around the other classrooms. Don't make me
All right.
stop in here again, guys.
Thanks for stopping in, Mr. Gilger. See you later.
Bye.
Okay, so I'm asking you a question, David S. Are you seeing my words written on the bottom in captions?
I didn't have the captions on. I didn't realize. You
Oh.
have-
Have
I didn't,
captions.
not
I
everybody.
have to tell you to do that. Okay, because I have captions on and I thought it would all come on for you, but I have to remind you to put the captions on.
It's
Good
easy.
to know.
But sometimes it makes,
Brooklyn, not your turn to talk.
I was just telling you.
Not your turn to talk. Mute your mic or don't talk.
I can't.
Well, then ask mom to help you with that when we get off, but you have to just listen. Okay.
I know how she can mute her mic. If she pressed Control D, it'll automatically mute her mic.
It
Okay.
doesn't work.
Okay.
Okay.
What was
She'll
the question?
talk to her brother. The question is this: do Monarans and Protists both make their own food? Yes or no?
Yes, I believe they do.
They do. Some do. Do Monarans and Protists both get food off of other living things?
Yes, some do, I think.
Yes. Both of them. Some of them will make their own food and some don't for both of those. Okay, the next one is fungi. What did you write for fungi in your vocabulary? Brooklyn, quit talking.
Can I do it?
Saw it. I'll go ahead, Aaron. You can do fungi.
Oh my god.
Aaron, you have to be prepared if you want to raise your hand to answer. Sod, can you do fungi? Because we don't have time to wait for you to look for your stuff.
Yeah.
Go ahead. You should have your vocabulary sheet out, Sod.
Yes.
Oh.
Sod, why am I not seeing your picture? Do you have your camera shut off?
No, my computer doesn't have one.
Okay, go ahead.
One second. Living things such as mushrooms that look like plants but cannot make their own food.
Okay, and what was your how I remember?
I just drew some old toast with fungi on it.
Okay.
How
The
did
next,
Can I do genus?
yes, you can do genus.
Okay. So I said for genus, I said for the definition is the second smallest name grouping used in a classification.
Okay.
And my how I remember was me being one of the shortest kids in the class.
All right, what about species?
Oh, can I do that one too?
No, let's have, who didn't I?
Can I do that?
David N.
I didn't do it.
Yash wants to do it.
Wait,
Species.
who said they didn't do their homework? Let me check this.
Species. The name of the smallest group in classification.
What?
The name of the smallest group.
In classification. And I drew a bunch of animals and their scientific names, like Homo sapiens. I drew stickman. That's really the only one I drew, but I probably should have drawn more to be more explicit. I chose scientific names of animals.
Okay. Okay, and
Can I share my how I remember?
yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I said, I think of Yoda. He is different from other Jedi species.
Okay.
Can I share mine?
Your how I remember. I don't know
Yeah.
how Jedi.
That's fine.
I don't know how Jedi is going to help you remember species, Gavin. I
No,
think
Yoda.
Yeah, but listen, Gavin. I want you to add this into your how I remember. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have anything offhand. Think about that. Go ahead, Josh. What do you have?
For
Yeah.
Janice, I just drew a bar graph with two things. The top one is bigger than the bottom one. So, and then I just filled in the top one for Janice
Okay.
second, and then for species, I filled in the bottom one.
Okay. Again, Josh, you have your camera shut off. Why? It was on earlier.
I like it like that.
No, you need to put it on. That's the way we do class because I need to see you. That's better.
Can I do
Thank you.
mine?
Appreciate that. Go ahead.
Okay, so I just did. Wait, we're doing fungi, right?
No, we're on species.
Species. Oh, I did a bunch of little I did a couple species of animals and plants in one group.
Okay. All right. Taking a look at page A8, you can see how living things. I want to look at the picture on page A8. All of you should put on your captions so that you can see what I'm saying. That will help you. A8.
They're not very accurate. When you said protists,
I
it
know,
said
I know, Yash.
produce.
I know, but for the most part, it will help you. Okay, on A8, looking at the picture here, we have all living things. You see the picture of the tree? What's next? What is that next thing?
Oh, can I
Is
say
that I think it looks like an amoeba. What is after the amoeba?
An amoeba.
Yeah.
amoeba?
And what's next? Aaron, what's next? Aaron?
I couldn't find my paper.
No, honey, you're supposed to be open to page A8. Page A8. Look at the pictures on the top of all living things. We have a tree, an amoeba, and what's next? Everybody open your mics.
Okay.
We're going to look at this picture together. I'm going to ask you quickly questions. What's the next picture? Brooklyn, what do you see after the amoeba? Okay, David N., do you
I
see
forgot what
anything
it's
after the amoeba?
called.
After the amoeba, we have all living things. I want to just tell me what you see.
Kingdom.
No,
Animalia. Animals.
no. See where the purple thing is that says all living things?
Yeah.
Okay, you see the tree.
Yeah, the tree, the emoji.
And then amoeba. What's the next picture?
A fungi mushroom.
Mushroom. What's the next picture, David?
Oh, I have it. I have
David
it.
F. David F. What's the next picture after the mushroom?
Spider.
What's next, Gavin?
Elephant. Or no, lizard.
Oh, yeah, some type of lizard. And then we have an elephant. What's after the elephant?
I have it.
Karen, what's after the elephant?
Like a cat.
What's after the cat, Aaron?
Can I say it?
That's a bobcat.
Yash, not your time yet. What's after the cat, Aaron?
Can I say it?
David C. joined.
Hello, David.
Aaron?
Hi, David C. Where are you?
No. Quiet. Aaron, what's after the cat?
Aaron left. Now he joined.
Yash, what's after the cat?
A panda.
What's
Can I
after
say
the pand?
Can I
What's
say it?
after? Brooklyn, quit talking, honey.
You
You
didn't give
can't
me a
keep
turn.
talking.
What is wrong?
Brooklyn, what's after the panda?
I think it's it says it's a bear,
What type of bear is that, Connor?
Arctic bear.
What do you call an Arctic bear who lives in the Arctic? Polar bear. And what's the last bear you see, Gavin?
Last bear, black. Is that a black bear?
No, it's brown. It's brown. It's not black. Okay, go to the blue one that says kingdom.
What?
Now, go to the blue bar that says kingdom. Now you see that says animals only. You have the spider, the lizard, the elephant, the cat, and the 3 types of bears. Then we go to the teal colored bar. It says phylum. These are all vertebrates. It means they have a backbone. They got rid of some from the pictures. You have a lizard, an elephant, a cat, and the 3 bears. Then we go down to class. We're organizing class. This is all the animals that are mammals.
Wow.
So we got rid of more animals. We have an elephant, a cat, and the 3 bears. Then we go to order. Order means they are carnivorous. They eat meat. We are down to cat and 3 bears.
Wrong.
Quiet, please. And then we go to family. This is all the bears only. Now we have the 3 bears. That's the bear family. Then we go to genus. That's the second smallest one. Genus says which bears have fur that is only one color. Looking at those 2 bears, they got rid of the panda bear because it has black and white fur. The polar bear has white. The brown bear has brown fur. Then we go down to the last one, the very last one, and it's called species. Who's doing that? That's not appropriate.
That's Gavin.
I'm
Be
yawning.
quiet, Brooklyn.
Why does it say that's Batman?
Josh,
Yay.
down to the very last one. It says species, and look at the name underneath species where it says which one colored bear is a brown bear. And the fancy scientific name for a brown bear is Ursula arctos. Okay? So that's how they organize animals into classifications. Tomorrow, stop and listen. Everybody put your mics on. Mute your mics. Mute your mics. For tomorrow,
Okay.
you're going to do the review questions on page A9. So you need to do page A9, write the review questions and the answers, and you can do it in Google Docs and send it to me in an email, or you can do it in the classroom, science classroom. I'd rather try it in the science classroom, see how it works. But if you have trouble with that, you can do it in Google Docs and email it to me.
Why did Gavin say French guy?
Excuse me. Is there any questions on homework? You're supposed to be muted, Gavin. Mute your mic.
Oh, oops, sorry. Oops, I fell.
David C doesn't know his homework for
Josh,
IPA
you're not.
or something.
We're supposed.
Josh, you're not muted. You need to mute now. Okay, David C, can you hear me? You need to unmute your mic. Connor, I don't know where you are. I haven't heard from you whole science class. Okay, David, your mic is muted. You can unmute it. Oh, you did. Okay, can you hear me, David?
Yes.
Okay, so the rest of you can log off. I think we're done for the day. I want to talk to David for a minute.
Oh.
Mrs. Wetzel.
Bye, guys.
Bye 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 bye.
No,
Wait,
go
Mrs.
quiet.
Wetzel.
Go quietly because I have to go to my next class.
Mrs. Wetzel.
David, no, Aaron, ask me at 2 o'clock, please. Log off, please.
Wait, Mrs. Wetzel.
No, Aaron, log off and ask me.
What about the black bear?
Aaron, I don't know. You can research that and let me know tomorrow. Why isn't the black bear there? That's a good question. David Creppy, can you answer me?
Yeah.
Log off David in, log off Sod, and log off Connor. David Creppy.
Yeah.
Brooklyn, log off. Connor, log off. David, I can only see the top of your face. Can you move the top of there? I can see it a little bit better. So what's going on, David? Were you having trouble getting on?
No, I
Why
didn't know.
You didn't know? Didn't you get my, I sent a parent square to mom and dad, and what happened that you didn't know? What did you know about?
Oh, I mean, I forgot on accident.
So yesterday you forgot to do school all day. Is that what you're saying? You forgot about it?
No.
Well, you weren't in any of the classes yesterday. Well, is your sister and brother doing classes?
No.
No. Does mom and dad know that you're supposed to be doing classes?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Let me get rid of my recording. I was supposed to unrecord this. It's still recording. Okay. So do you need any help with anything?
No.